Welcome back, everyone, to Etheric Light Soma. My name's Marisa. Thank you so much for being here. I kept receiving a message from Spirit, and whoever is here needing to hear this message right now, your higher self was like, you needed to hear this, that the universe has your back. Okay, I know it's so cliche. We say the universe has your back, the universe is here working and co creating and existing with you. But it is within you also. You are a co creator. And the song that kept on coming through was Tupac's "Keep Your Head Up," and the one line in there was, I was given this world, I didn't make it, right? Or I didn't make it, I was given this world, I didn't make it, right? Yeah, that's what it was. I'm like thinking in my head, what is that? And it kept on replaying over and over again. I was given this world, I didn't make it. So you were given this life, you were given this world, right? You were blessed to come into this world, and maybe what I'm hearing right now is there was a lot of shitty experiences that you came in with and into. And this was all to bring you in tune with your most truest self at your core so that you could bring that forward, so that you could share more of that with the people or the pair of people, the persons that you came into this experience with, right? Your parents. Your parents maybe were wounded and had their own trauma, had their own shit going on. And you were the one that came in, this little beautiful butterfly, this little being of light, and you were getting shaped into this mold of their experiences, right? Their trauma, their wounding, their hurt, their pain was coming down upon you as a child. And you kind of absorbed all that. And it kind of made you see the world a little bit differently. But you never stopped being who you are at your core, right? And, the universe always had your back. The universe always helped you through to see the lighter or the more happier or the more love that you wanted to bring forward in those situations growing up. You just wanted to always be the helper, the one that takes care of everything or everyone, the one who feels everything, the one that just doesn't want the drama, doesn't want, the hurt and the pain or the suffering to occur for anyone. And so you tried to be there for everyone. You tried to be that light. You tried to be that one that cared and that big heart. And you carried that so long. You've carried that for so long. And you've also carried a lot of heaviness, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibility. And so that heaviness, that pain, that hurt that you've been carrying is not all yours, okay, is what they're saying. And, your higher self, right? When we say the universe has your back and you go and you try to find the answers, you're trying to look for or seek the why, to understand or to help you acknowledge what's been happening or what went on within your path and your journey this far, right? And your higher self is like saying right now, all of that seeking, all of the looking outside of yourself, all of the external validation that you've been receiving, maybe in synchronicities, in like these new earth teachings, right? The technology that allows us to receive understanding around reparenting, understanding around inner child wounding, and understanding around our nervous system and how dysregulated we may have been. You're taking all of that in because, again, the universe has your back and you are the universe. It's within you and outside of you, and you are co-creating it. And so it's beautiful because a lot of us that are here listening to this message today are the ones who have manifested this. We have signed a contract, is what I'm hearing, before we even came into this reality, this lifetime, okay, this experience. And we all signed up together to do it. We all signed up that this is going to be the timeline that we were able to receive the information, the wisdom, and the knowledge all together, the ancient, the new earth, the now, the present. And so again, the universe has your back because you are the universe and you have your own back. And if you feel like you don't, or you're not supported at this time and nobody has your back, right? Because I feel a little bit of warrior essence, like I feel like the fight coming out within you. And this is rightfully so. Okay? Don't dismiss, don't push back, don't put in, put yourself into that part of yourself into a box again. The cage, like I'm seeing like you, like this part of you like wanting to break out of this cage like for so long, this warrior essence, whew, this part of you that has had to fight to keep the peace, to to keep some kind of sanity in your life. The struggle is real, or it has been real, is what I'm hearing for some of you here. And it's okay to acknowledge that you've struggled and not bypass that. Okay. A lot of us in the spiritual community will say, go, well, bypass that. I'm feeling like a lot in my throat right now and heart, like all these bubbles coming up to the surface. So, like, this is a clearing message for you. This is a healing message for you. This is, rightfully yours to receive. And you deserve to hear this, that you have led with courage, you have led with bravery, you have led with so much strength and resiliency. You may be tired right now, you may feel fatigued, you may feel down in your energy. I'm feeling like a lot of achiness in my heart space, and I feel it on the left side. So, a lot of your feminine has been hurting, a lot of your feminine within you, those energies of receiving, nourishing, nurturing, birthing something. Maybe this is your creative side as well. Just have felt a little bit stagnated, a little bit down. Um, Yeah, a lot of you have been feeling like you've been going around and around and around, like in circles for a long time now. And oh my gosh, I just feel like super, super sad about that. But your higher self is like here saying, don't worry, don't fret, right? Don't be scared anymore of the cycles and the circles and the patterns. Move with them because that's what you've been doing. You're like, yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it my whole life. I've been like, like there's like fighting through this struggle, fighting through, my family and the wounding, the ancestry, the generational curses and the connections and all of that shit. And I feel you. I feel you. But you came onto this beautiful planet, beautiful Earth, and she's very feminine in her own nature, innate, right? And she's here to just remind you that it's okay to like take one step at a time. Take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Be compassionate. Be loving. Be just. Okay? You need to just be yourself. And that will get you through because you've had this loving presence always within you, right? And the card that came out today, if you can see it, ooh, my camera. I had to go on my computer because, of course, my phone is going to shit, and I got to get a new one. But we see the giraffe and this beautiful woman, and today is the day. It is time to begin the journey, right? And oh my gosh, the giraffe has wings. But look at that. The lightning in the background, but the rainbow above, right? You've like traveled so far. You've traveled through so much, and you've gotten through all of it. And yes, this energy is very old. It's very old that you've had to carry. It's very old that you've been reviewing, that you've been kind of navigating, that you've been clearing and understanding the path and how long, right? The giraffe, the long neck that you've had to like see, but you have been able to grow also, right? And know that to look from it as from a new perspective, from a new outlook, right? Because that's what the giraffe does. It can see things from, look down upon. And it's not looking down upon your life. It's not looking down upon those experiences, right? Back of the card deck, they're like, show them back the card deck. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within, right? We're all just walking each other home. We are just, travelers along this journey. You're a soul, a spirit, and a physical human being just walking. You're walking the path, you're walking the journey, you're walking with love and light and so much energy, essence, vibration within you. And today is that day that you are reminded that you are the universe too. You are the universe within you and outside of you. You are co-creating it. There's a yellow bird right now. And the yellow bird signals joy. It signals happiness. It signals confirmation. It signals the Two of Cups, okay, within you. To keep the balance, to keep harmony. This card always comes up for you guys. Or maybe this is the second time, but the dove is here to remind you of that purity, that innocence, that divinity, right? But not bypassing your human self, right? The one that is feeling all of the things, feeling all of the emotions, feeling all of these sensations, because you're here to have a physical experience too, okay? But you are very loving. You are very caring. You are and have always been very compassionate and very empathic. Empathing has gotten you, brought you to a lot of, okay, this is a gift and a curse, right? And it's a gift and a curse to feel everything, to feel a lot of things. But you are very highly sensitive and tuned into energies and frequencies. And you are tuned into your surroundings. And so because of that, because it's gotten strengthened throughout your childhood, you now have the capacity, or you are learning about building up your inner capacity to strengthen yourself and your boundaries in those experiences and situations that you come up against. And you've gotten stronger and stronger and stronger, not weaker and weaker and weaker. And so you need to remember that, okay? And so this is going to be the end of the message here, but very strong, very beautiful, very vivid. And you've just, the message here is to carry on.